Hello everybody, my name is Alex. I'm part of the Spring 2019 Miami-Dade Public Vacancy Housing Team. In this video I will be demonstrating two JIRAs, two user stories. The first one being MPH 111, which is to start the implementation of the backend and having it tie in with our front end with Angular, and MPH 113, which is to part one of the executive dashboard design. Um, the first user story is a bit more technical than usual, considering it is changing the implementation of the backend. Um, Here we'll dive into the code a little bit. As you can see, I did turn off these two authentication classes, which is token authentication and session authentication. We will be using from now on JWT authentication. So the purpose of turning it off is so you can see how Postman actually grabs the information. Here we have one of the old URLs, which is housing pick and housing elite, and those, as you see, return lists which are paginated. But we turn off the pagination. If we don't give it a default value, it sends the whole thing. So here it sends all the pick units. If we go ahead and change this to elite, it's going to send us all the elite units now. It's going to take a bit. It's about 9,000 or so JSON it's sending as a list. Yeah, so as you can see, here are all the JSON that are being sent from the backend. And here in the code, you can actually see that it does return a response of serialized data, and it does use it as a pagination. So what I did was turned off the pagination. Here's the new URL that returns a JSON with the success status and all the JSON units or representation of the units. It is going to take a while, but I'm not really worried about it. There's a feature in Angular called async pipe that uses observables. So you can show user a progress spinner until it has fully loaded everything. And then you can manipulate data, such as show charts and graphs. So this was MPH 111. It was a bit straightforward. MPH 113 is less technical and more user-friendly. Here you can see that I'm already logged in, and this is my profile view. If we go ahead and home, this is the executive dashboard beginning implementation. You see the progress spinners spinning until you retrieve all the information from the backend. With this, I use something called Chart.js, which is an open source JavaScript library that allows you to give real-time charts based on information you have or data sets. You are in full control of what type of graphs you want to display, like pie charts, donut charts, line graphs, bar graphs. It's even interactive. So if you hover your mouse over it, it also shows you the color code as like it does on the legend, and it also shows you what percentage of the pie chart is consumed by this. So if we go ahead and turn off occupied, it shows that we have no vacant. Just like if we turn off vacant, there is no difference. But if we turn off occupied on elite unit, it would show that there's actually 0.89% of vacant. But if you turn off vacant, it would show that there's 99.11% occupied. So with this beginning implementation, we can actually use that to provide discrepancy reports. So it would show what percentages of the same unit reported from elite unit and pick unit have differences between the two in the unit status, if it's vacant or if it's occupied. So that's the beginning implementation for the executive dashboard design. As far as the beginning implementation of the backend, switching over from Django serving a view to now serving JSON with the success. And thank you.